We are doing something a little different today. Instead of starting TikTok first, starting YouTube, Twitch first. Why? Because I believe in it. So, live chats. That. All right. Hello, 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 hello. I'm actually going to do something real quick. I actually want to do something really, really quick. While I can. Well, we're still pretty early on. We're going to hop over to Canva real quick. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Now that's a GIF. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. I am here. It's just we're in the middle of doing something right now. Uh. This background. I don't have any stock images. They don't have any like non-background removed of that. What do you mean you couldn't detect the background? And dude, the background's right there. The background's right there. That's awkward. It's incredibly awkward. All right. We're audibles. Yes, I know I should have done this beforehand, but here we are. Here we are. You outline. I hate how this thing always defaults. Just a really bad, like a really dull color. Settings. I go. Why did I not have that plan? I should have had that plan. Yeah, the person liking, fantastic. Thank you so much for the like. I am doing absolutely nothing right now. Oh? I don't know what you're saying. Let me do this. So, all right. All right. There we go. There we go. We are doing good. We are doing good. What's up, Bullet King? What's up? How you doing? We are doing good. We are actually going to be working over in Finrad again. I'm wondering about those copper golems you're talking about. Yeah, so you see, we got a whole bunch left over from a minion Stronite we steal the moon. Fantastic, what's up? So, we're actually going to be working on doing a little bit of a split level library action. A little bit of a split level library action. The only issue is, we got the remnants of a house here. So, we're going to need to break that up. Yo, Kristen, thank you so much for liking the live. We'll break this up. We're going to remove this hill a little bit, and then we'll get into it. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to be breaking all this up. We're going to be just kind of deleting this landscape. Which, if you're here last stream, this is going to feel really familiar. Yo, we're at 774 likes. Let's go. That was someone has. Yeah, I'm going to keep it real. That man was already RIP. So, that man was already RIP. It's unfortunate, but it is the case. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but in the same way that my city destroyed history, well, the taxpayers got to them. I don't think that's quite the case. I don't think that's quite the case. I think a zombie got him. That or what am I building? Yeah, or possibly one of the explosions that made his house look like that. Leo, we are working on. We're actually going to make a library, a bit of a library, because what we're actually going to do. You're lucky. Kakastic, thank you so much for the follow. Now, I gotta remember where I put... I have a single emerald. He's lucky. He is lucky. Oh, Blood King, I am on 3 platforms, actually. But we are going to be working on building a library. Yo, what's up, Sarah? What's up, Champley? What's up, Carcass Westman? Did you just start recording? I did not. Sarah, you are so right. A time lapse of this build would be perfect for the short form. Yes, Blood King. We're live on the Red app and TikTok. So, but yeah, we're going to be building a library. We're going to be building it up. It's actually going to house copper golems, and what we're going to use it for is to actually sort out a lot of the singular items. So we have this behemoth, right? And this behemoth is great. This behemoth is great. Yo, Blood King Simon, thank you so much for the follow. It is great for bulk items. For bulk items. You know what this isn't great for? Yo, Caressa Westman, thank you so much for the follow. Just Peachy, thank you so much for the let cook. Let him cook. But yeah. So we're going to be doing a bit of a library here. We're going to be doing it with a lot of copper golems, so that way they can sort through a lot of different objects. So we're going to have like redstone areas. We're going to have various wood construction items. We'll probably do, realistically, we'll have a level for a chest for every type of wood, because I just have a lot of that. And then we'll have overflow areas. We'll have a system. I don't know how it's going to work, but all of these blocks that are like massive blocks, massive produced blocks, we'll have it where they auto come into here. So, yo, Courtney Dunn, thank you so much for the follow. So it'll be a lot of fun. Yo, we're almost at 2K likes. Let's go. It'll be fun. It's going to be fun. We are also really, really close to that 700 goal, so let's go. How long have I been playing on this world? I have had this world for about 6 years. So, where we were before, that was where I started everything. And that big build that we like flew into, I actually just completed the other day. So, we do actually have another build that is like halfway in progress, but my brain don't work on it right now, so we're not going to use it. You're lucky. But like just a little over here, we'll get that. But yeah, we've been going at this world for a while now, and it's actually turned out really good. And like this is part of a whole city, so like this build is gonna take a very long time because it's more than just one build. But yeah. But it's also really nice because it's a bunch of little builds. So it's really easy for my brain to be like, oh, if we just build this one build this week, we'll be good. Like, so. And then suddenly you have like 75 builds in the, or like 30 builds in the place. And you're like, oh my gosh. Like I did a world tour video over on the Red app. And that's already super outdated. Yo, let's go. 3K likes. Ladies, man, no. I have a lot of builds on here that I'm super protective of. So the rule of thumb is I need to actually know you for about 6 to 7 months before I will let somebody join. So, Groot, welcome back, Groot. But yeah, I really did not try that. I really did not try that. It just accidentally came out. You have returned. The prodigal son has returned. I don't have a bet on me. Yeah. We're gonna hop up here. Jeez. Genius. Yes. We're gonna jump down here now. Now, the thing I need to figure out is what type of blocks I want to use. So we're going with the library. There's a couple of different things that we could do. We can make it look very, very official. We can make it look very clean. So we could also do something a little bit older. We could do brick, like that's actually a thing. Yeah, we could do just a whole bunch of different things. Do I have stone bricks? I do, but they're all the way down at the end there, so let's do this. Yo, we're already at 4,200 likes. Oh my gosh. Yo, Christopher Edwards, thank you so much for the follow. The copper golems work. I actually have a couple of guys over here that aren't doing anything. So they have this copper chest here. Hello, Ajax. They have this chest here. They'll check this chest just periodically. And when there's something in there, they'll grab it and then they'll start sorting through all these chests. And I have, you can see these other chests, I just have like a singular item in them. Because what they're going to do is they're going to open up this chest and go, is this item within this chest? And they'll check. They'll be like, oh yeah, it is. And then they'll put it in. That's how they work. And as you can see, we have a lot of different items that we need to sort out. So like the stripped log, the spruce sign, stuff like that will all have in like one singular chest in rows that they'll be like, oh, we can put this in here. So I can put all the saplings, like I could do all my pale oak in one, I could do all my redstone in one, just all that different type of stuff. So which actually I'm seeing a lot more redstone stuff than I thought I had, so I'm actually super happy about that. But yeah. What I think we're gonna do, hello. What I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna go collect all of our copper golems that we have. No, actually I need to go get jack-o'-lanterns. Because that's the beauty. That's the beauty. We're gonna be using copper chests with all these. Yo, Leo, thank you so much for the follow. Is this a mod? It kind of is. Like, what? All of our what is the purple tools made out of? Are you talking these guys? These are netherite. And they're magically imbued. It is kind of a mod. Oh. I nearly died. Yeah, Penguin, how you doing? Yeah. It's the most durable tools in the game. Unfortunately now, though, you need to get a smithing thing for them. A smithing template, that's why I don't have that as one. So, can you get a shout out, Penguin? Like, don't I do that when I always say your name? Plus, I don't know how a shout out would help you. Yo, 5,300 likes, let's go. I need jack-o'-lanterns, which means we need to fly over here. But this is a mod. There are mods. I'm using fabric, which allows me to do free cam like this. It could be very cheesy. I'm just gonna grab a whole stack. Ajax, yes I am. I'm streaming on Twitch and TikTok right now. Say shout out to Penguin. I'm trying to figure out how that all works. No, this is not hardcore. If this was hardcore, I never would have made it this far, and I also probably would have stopped playing it. Penguin, no. I have, as you just saw, some very big builds on this world, and I need to know people very well, at least for a year, 6 months to a year, before I think about letting them join. So, Yo, Penguin, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, this is going to be fun going through. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, got a whole bunch of pumpkins. No, Penguin. Like, no means no. Don't know if your parents told that or if you're going to make a bad decision later on in life. But yeah. Now, we get to do the fun thing. Oh, they change orientation. That's interesting. I'll help you. Like, yo, Jaden, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. I'm gonna unsub now because you won't let me join your world that you have put 5 to 6 years of effort into. And you have very clearly stated your terms to adding people. But I think I'm special. Anyways, we're past that. Now, we have a lot of pumpkins. We have a lot of seeds that we don't need. Let's... We gotta figure out our black palette. We gotta figure out our black palette. I am thinking something spruce. Now, for anybody that's observant and saw any of the builds behind me, you will notice an abundance of spruce. Why? Because spruce really, really fits the theme of this world, so it just kind of is a default in most every build. So I've tried going to other woods, and it just doesn't always look the best. So what's up, Leo? How you doing? So yeah. We're gonna go like that. Yo, how much dirt do I got, man? I think what we're gonna do. We're gonna use mostly stone bricks. We're gonna throw in some spruce. And then I wonder... I need to go grab my emergency bed. No, I'm taking my bed other way. I don't need you watching me sleep. Keeps on coming. He's trying to watch me sleep. He's trying to watch me sleep. Bro's just weird, man. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to do stone bricks. We're going to do... I am going to go... James, that's entirely up to you. I couldn't tell you. I don't do challenges like that. You want to, go for it. Like, honestly. Oh, how do I do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm dumb when it comes to Bedrock. I only do Java, so... Yeah, I'm stupid when it comes to that stuff, so... You're new to Minecraft? Aye, it's a great time to be in it. It's a great time to be in it. So... Take our bone meal, go like that, go like that. Go like that. I have to get my hoe. What's the difference between the two types? So if you're a lot more of an explorer or I would say collector, Bedrock's better. But if you're like really technical, Java's better. What's up, Streety? How you doing? Hello, anybody? Anybody? Yo, James, thank you so much for the follow. I prefer Java over Bedrock, but Bedrock runs smoother, they tell me. It's just, yeah. They're the same game, but they're not the same game, if that makes sense. Fantastic, what's up? Alright, Streety, thank you so much. Yeah, they're the same game, but they're not the same game. Yo, James, thank you so much for sharing the live. I was actually... When I started playing Minecraft, there was one version, and then they eventually made a shift. And I was watching a tutorial on how to do something, and I was like, wait, I'm on the wrong version. And I was like, ooh, I need to change to Java. So... But then again, I also like to do all the farms. I like to do a lot of technical builds. Redstone works differently, like... But yeah, they've been blurring it a lot more recently, but it's still not to the point where it's the same game. So, I'll go like show and like show. Yo, we're at 7K likes. Let's go. Let's go. Aaron, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if Paleoc is going to work in this build, but we're going to try it. So, I know spruce will work, but I'm not sure about the Paleoc. What are we building? We are going to actually be building kind of a library. But it's going to be... It's going to have copper golems in it that do a lot more of the individual item sorting. So we can sort out a lot more of our items, just have them in better spots. What's the huge building in front of you? The huge building in front of me is actually a storage. It's technically a bank, but it's not finished. but it is a storage system building. Yo, Coda, thank you so much for the follow. It's just, it does a lot of items, but it does a lot of items of only a few items, if that makes sense. There's like 200 and some items in the game, and that will do 50 or 60 of them. So I wanted to hold off on that for the bigger, like, quantity items. How many days played do you have? I don't know. I don't know how many Minecraft days played I have, but real world days, this account is at least 81. So, it's a lot of days. Yo, Juan, thank you so much for liking the live. Welcome back. I am doing good. I'm doing good, Coda. I'm well aware. I just saw you follow, and I appreciate that. I'm doing good. Tonight's been a good night so far. Yo, no name. Thank you so much for the follow. Nice. Is this a hardcore world? No, I don't have the patience for hardcore, so I don't do hardcore. But we are gonna do this build. A lot of stone. I wonder. How this would look as a floor. I am building a. This is gonna be a library of sorts. I don't think this can be the floor. I think I gotta go dark oak for the floor. I got it. Actually, I got it. So we'll do stone bricks and spruce on the outside. Inside, we're going to have pillars that are going to wind up actually being pale oak. The floor is going to be dark oak. We're going to have dark oak on all the railings, like the dark oak trapdoors for the railings. I got it. Thinking deep slate, Courtney. Have a good night, bug. Have a good night. I don't know what that emoji is, so it looks like a bug, but have a good night. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome. I just gotta figure out how big I want it to be. I don't want it to be that big. If I make it that big, it's gonna be unruly. I don't know what the other emoji is either. Oh, thank goodness there's two of us. Dark oak sounds good, but to be honest, yeah, like I honestly think dark oak is the way to go. But I do need it to be a little big. Oh yeah, we'll be doing good. Coda, thank you so much for liking the live. Yeah. I know deep slate is dark, but I also have it on a lot of exteriors as a wall. So I don't really want it to be like, oh, well, the wall of this building is the floor of this building, you know? Plus, I'm going more for like I want to give it that library feel, you know what I mean? And having a metal floor, because I think well, not metal, but like stone floor just doesn't have that library feel to it. What's up, Caden? I am at about 81 real world days. I don't know how many Minecraft days because my game is that old. So, how wide is this? I can't wait for this to be even again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. I feel like it's 21. Does it count if I say the 7 all 5 times, Orlando? Does it still count? 6777777. Yo, you Mr. Yearly Dig. We are building a library. We are building a library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20 was correct. Like I said, I can't wait for it to be even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to just put these in as placeholders because they are the easiest blocks in the world to see that are different. I don't know how to feel about that name that I just saw. I doubt I'm the only one that saw it. What I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make this a little bit deeper than I am wide. You going to keep your library and villagers in the library? No, pure water. I'm going to keep copper golems in it. Does that make sense? Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22. Oh, that's a lot. What has been your hardest build so far? The hardest build so far has actually been my mob farm. And that was just simply due to the size of it. I would say, like, in terms of conflicting build style, the greenhouse that I'm halfway through right now is pretty hard. That's that build right there. But I don't... That's not going to take me very long. Like 2 weeks from now, I'll go back and finish it. I need to build something that's not a greenhouse. You know? I need to build something that fits what my build style is a lot closer. I don't do nature. I do symmetry. I do symmetry really well. Like all my best builds, you'll notice they're very symmetrical. So, but it's nighttime. We'll actually have time just to go. So, this is what I'm talking about. We did this, and now I got to do the interior there and replace this tree. That's all the hype about copper recently. Not really much hype anymore. Yeah. It's just copper golems can be really, really strong if you use them properly, so. In terms of sorting. So this is my mob farm. And we actually just recently finished it up last week. So we got a couple of fish tanks. We got more storage here. This isn't actually set up. But this entire site is actually used. Yeah. But this is also the reason why that our storage system in Finrad is so big, is because, so this is 16 chests full of stone. There's another chest. And there's more in here. And there's even more in here. Yeah. You haven't even seen the outside. But yeah, when I say it's a mob farm, I mean quite literally. There's a whole mob farm in it with its own independent storage system. So, yeah. Yo, we're at 8.7k legs. Let's go. And we finished this up last week. So we had to put in some of the roof, or the ceiling, And then we had to come along out here and do all this floor level. And now the next thing is just landscaping. But in terms of a build, it is done. It's just it's missing this landscaping, which will take a stream. So yeah, it actually didn't take as long as you think. The longest thing about this was collecting all the quartz. But we built the gold farm. We got all the blackstone from the gold farm also. We also got a lot of brick and stuff from the gold farm to do that. But the quartz, the brick that's on the roof, that was all traded for, which is what made it take so long. 9.3k likes, let's go. And then yeah, I literally finished it in one stream. Like what I had left took a stream. It took an hour and a half. So, that's just what I had left. That wasn't actually like everything. Like putting that floor down along with all those stairs and then finishing up the ceiling in here with glowstone and deep slate. Like that's all it was. And like, because it wasn't even like all of it. It was literally just sections of it. And I literally got so burnt out on Minecraft, I stopped playing for 8 months. Like the first time, and then I stopped working on that area altogether and started Finrad because of it. So it literally delayed the entire thing by 3 years, 4 years, just because I was working on it for that long. Yeah, dude, it was bad. I got so sick of it that I literally just stopped building in that area for that reason. It's not night. Anyways. We're gonna go through all this away. Alright, like so. Also gonna throw the cobblestone away. Oh, that's not good. I'll also throw this in like that. So, but yeah, let's look at what we got for dark oak. That's not promising. That's not promising. What do we got for dark oak? Ooh, 16 logs. Ugh. It's not good. I have a really bad feeling this is going to turn into a collection stream. Anyways. Yep, it only bought you 2 days. But, hey, it's 2 more days than you would have had before, right? Yeah, we're just going to do that. Yeah, might not be enough. Might not be enough. Luckily, I got spruce saplings. Oh. Let's... We don't need to break more logs. We probably will, because I'm going to need a lot of trapdoors. This thing's going to be like 4 levels, so... there are times where I think, I could you could tell me that I love myself, and I wouldn't believe you. I do. Don't worry. Don't worry, I do. It's just sometimes it's hard to believe. You know what I mean? Yo, 10K, let's go. Hey, saplings. I am going to get more, though, because... Yeah, like I said, the trapdoors are going to be the big thing. But we are actually going to put these in here. You know, I don't want to play anymore. I'm not worried about chests because I actually have a bamboo farm now. So we have plenty of bamboo. I do, however, think it's nighttime now, though. But we got like show. Do something real quick. Let me look at something. All right, so that is still live. It is still live. Got it. Got it. Anyways. Yeah, that's not good. That might throw off the proportions. That might throw off the proportions. Yep, it did. Unfortunate. Hey, what's up, Spidey? How you doing? Spidey, would you believe it? We threw off our proportions. Yo, Spidey, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, wait a second. I just met Spider-Man. Does that mean I'm going to die? I just met Spider-Man. Oh, no. No. It's not that type of visit. It's just a joke, Spidey. Oh, wait. I can't tell when people are joking anymore. Me too, Spidey. Yep. So... What do you mean that they don't have the same one? Yo, Kaz. Yo, Kevin, what's up? How you doing? Welcome, Kevin. Yeah, welcome back, yes, welcome back. We got like show. Unfortunately, there's a gap here now. Hey! Give you guys a little rundown of what we're doing. We are working right now. And building a library. Yo, 11.5k likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We've also, I believe, smashed the 700 follower goal. So, like, thank you for that. Now, if only we could get YouTube to 500 subs. That would make my Saturday. You know what? Pure Water actually had a good idea. You know what? What if we did? What if I did put librarian villagers in the library? Yo, Kevin, thank you so much for this. It means the world. Do you have a YouTube account? Yes, I do. That's what the ad is for the Red app. So, we post Apex videos and we live stream Minecraft. So, but then shorts are kind of a mix of both. You know what's really gonna suck? When I decide to put Podzol in a build. Alright. So, we have plenty of that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna come to this chest. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put all you guys in here. Yes, it is at Schwunky Kong. What is the big thing over there? It's a really good question. What big thing? This is a bank. This is a mob grinder. This is Appa's home. So Appa just flies around in here. And then this is, oh my gosh, they found their way to the roof. They found their way to the roof. Oh my gosh. This is an arena. So we can use it with the spear and eventually we'll have horses in here. But yeah. Nice, Coda. Let's go. But yeah. And then we got a whole bunch of just little buildings. A lot of them are just homes, so. But we're getting distracted. We're getting distracted. First things first. Put in the floor so we don't fall through the floor. Alright, so. We're gonna do dish. Oh my gosh. All the saplings. All the saplings. Which that's also the exciting thing. I have a YouTube video actually coming out tomorrow morning. It is an Apex one, and I did have to censor some of it because, well, she was in the Navy. All right, Coda, you're all good. You're all good, Coda. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Coda. Good night. But then we also got a thingamajig, greenhouse. That's what's over there. So What am I building? I am building a library. So we're just putting in the floor now. Yeah. WHK cares. Thank you so much for the follow. That's supposed to be walk. That might be a really weird way of really weird pronunciation. But whoops. Blah. Anyways. Yo, Cares, thank you so much for the likes too. It means the world. Oh my gosh, 12k likes. We're only at, oh my gosh, we're already an hour into the stream. We're already an hour into the stream. Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy. You know the downside of being the only person on the server? You always gotta be the one to sleep. You always gotta be the one to sleep, and that's meh. Alright, now we need to mark out the middle of the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom, boom. All right. Why do I? Oh, yeah. Yep. That's right. I got it from falling on the ground. I did fall to the ground, and I did get it. So, all right. I can also put some pumpkins in here. All right, so I don't want to do just straight that. We're actually gonna do something similar to what we did here. But not exactly like that. Not exactly like that. So so we're gonna walk in. I think we're gonna do windows on the front. There won't be windows on the side, but that's okay because it's a library. And what we're gonna have is just rows of chests covered up by shelves. We'll have them covered up in some way. That way we keep our little gremlins in there. Well, we can't cover up the actual chest, but we can cover up the golems going back and forth. So I'm gonna take these guys out. Now that we do have that centered. I'm gonna go grab the stone wheel. Not gonna need it over here anymore. He really just tried to stop me from doing that. Uh, yeah. Then I do 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. Then just gonna do this to get these over. I'll also need more spruce, but I'm not sure how much spruce I have, so I don't really want to just stop and go get spruce while I got a good idea in my head with how I want some things to look. So then I'm actually going to try something. I want to know if it will work. Okay, so it's not going to work there, so we'll have spruce there. But if I'm thinking right, we'll go get... Where are they at? I know I had them over here, so... What we're actually going to do is go like that. And if that worked how I thought it should, yes. All right, that works. That works. That's going to work beautifully. So, these sides are going to be... We're just going to go like this for now. Just to get them all in there. And then we're probably going to come back and actually replace some of it with... with actual logs. Yo, Ashish. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. We are working on building a library right now. So we're doing some different things. But the library is also going to double as a copper golem sorting system. So but we're going to do this because I want it just a couple of levels up so that way we know exactly how we're going to make this all look. And then we're going to go grab some spruce and we're going to really start completing some of these sections. So the one thing that I'm really trying to consider right now, are those buildings so massive? Well, because they got stuff in them. Jgod, they are really good at sorting out mass items. So like potions of fire resistant, puffer fish, cooked meat, rotten flesh, all this like junk, I could say. Yeah. They're really good at that. So that's why we're building it. It'll allow me to allocate more space to this. Curse Forge? What do you mean by that, native? I don't use that. No. We are on fabric right now. But Ashish, this is one reason why this building is so big. Is because this actually houses my storage system, which, yes, I will need that many chests for stone. What mod loader? It's just quite literally fabric done right on the native. Oh, why not just an automatic sorting system? JDoc, that's what I got. But it's very individual items, so like all this stuff I won't be able to sort out. But what I could do is I could have like andesite arrows, bone meal, sticks, stone, like literally like how this is. I could go like this, and then copper golems are going to put bone meal in those rows. Right? That makes sense? So copper bone or copper golems place items like how people do. So, and I mean, I'm not. My brain's not going to comprehend the complex system that they've come up with. That's for individual item sorting. So, copper golems just do it on a simpler level than some redstoners have figured out. So, anyways, I was looking for spruce. But yeah, all these buildings have different purposes with like what they're about and all that stuff. So that's why they're so big. So this one's the item sorter. That one's a greenhouse. They're going to be. This one houses Appa, so we want to give Appa plenty of space. And then that's an arena, so you need plenty of space for people to sit, people to joust, all that stuff. But, anyways. Come on. Serenity new. I need to know people like really well over 6 months to a year in order to consider letting them on. Yo, Clarissa, thank you so much for the follow and the likes. But an idea of what the build's gonna look like. Yeah, Serenity. Let me put it this way. This is a small build. That took me a week. So, yeah, that's a small build. Like, what we're doing here is tiny. I have a build that literally burned me out of the game. That, if anything happens to it, I will go nuclear on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, my bad, I needed a cough. That actually works out really well. Pokemon Maze, King. I missed. Missed again. Why am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Da, 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 da. All right. One, two, three. Like that. Yes, Java. King eventually. Eventually. I really want to work on Finrad though. Do I have any mods? This and then recording mod. That's about it. So I do play on Fabric. And I only use those because they just help make building easier and content better. So. But yeah. Anyways. So we need to consider layout. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go empty my inventory of everything I'm not going to need when it comes to the layout. I will need the hoppers. Bro. Lainey, it would be, my advice would be to look it up. I'm not very good with that stuff. Like everything that I have on mine, I quite literally YouTubed how to do it, so. Like I straight up, I suck with that stuff. And like, that's my best advice is go to YouTube. You've been dead for 73 years. Hank, what do you mean you've been dead for 73 years? I thought I talked to you just last week. How you doing, Hank? How you doing? Or who was that? That was me, but I was dead. Alright. Anyways, where did I place my pumpkins? There they are. Oh my gosh, Hank. Was it really that long ago? Was it really that long ago? Alright. So, if I go like this. Yo, Hank, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. It means the world. Alright, we need to think about this before we just start doing it. Yeah. So the way that these guys will work, this should not be on this level. This should not be on this level. Oh my gosh, Hank. Oh my gosh, not your great grandson's couch. Yo, what's up, Void? How you doing? I don't know, Void. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they will check 8 chests, right? Just look up Hank Sr. What do you mean by that? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we will have enough space. Right? Did I count that out right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I did. Uh, I really got to remember to keep building blocks in my inventory. I'm going to go get these guys and make a crafting table. Ooh, that was not as many as I wanted it to be. That does not bode well. Ah, a famous country singer. Hey. A famous singer, huh? Yeah, we'll get up there. We'll get up there. I believe we will. I believe we will. I believe in it. 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 I no longer believe. I no longer believe. I don't even know why I'm going up here. Like, honestly, I need to be down below. Yeah. Yo. How long do I plan on streaming for? I will be live for probably another 2 or so hours. I know. It's going to be a little while, but not crazy long time. You know what I mean? Ah. Oh, what? Hmm. You know, what I think will make this a lot easier? It's A, if I sleep, so it's daytime. So I can actually see. Right? So I can actually see. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do this. And do this. Then I can just simply go boop, 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 boop. Then we'll come over here and break all these guys. Then you guys go like that. From here, boop, 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 like so. And then like so. Oh. Like that. Now, my big question is if I go like that, it only creates one. Luckily, anybody else see that coming? Anybody else see that coming? Could have said something. Um. Anyways, let's go find our other copper chest. Because I know I have a lot more. Exactly, Zootlander, exactly. We saw nothing. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. Yeah, Zootlander, you answered the correct way, so that's what we care about. And for that, I appreciate you. For that, we appreciate you. What are we up to? We are working on right now building a library slash we are working on building a library slash copper golem sorter. So yes, I do. I do. It is actually back in that area, so if I could stop opening these, that'd be great. We're gonna need a lot of wax, dude. Yeah, Zootlander. We try to be. We try to be a little crazy here. Zup, Lizzie. It's an interesting name right there, I'll tell you what. Pat, we finally have a reason to go to the bee farm. Yes, Zootlander, we did. I actually just finished this like last week. Or early this week. So. And no, I didn't finish it in the way you would think. This has been like this for 4 years now. It's just it was missing a lot of the quartz sled, the quartz stairs. Yeah, so Wizard, thank you so much for the follow. But yes, I built this and that stuff right there. Push that. I need to rework this. So, yeah. Leslie, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. I'm fairly convinced if I wanted to, I could just for 2 hours fly around this build and gain like 20 followers. Yo, Alyssa, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. And thank you for liking the live. Because I was the stream that I was working on that, I gained why don't I just go I'm stupid. I'm doing this the hard way for no reason. The stream that I finished this up on, I want to say it grants 12 subs and like 30 TikTok followers. So, yeah. If I literally just spend some time on it, like, it helps a lot. We're gonna grab... Yeah, 20 will be enough for now. But yeah, it actually houses my mob farm. Yeah, Zootlander when they're frozen like that, yeah. I actually have a TikTok of them all frozen, and I'm doing the Despicable Me, tonight we take the moon. So, but this does have a purpose. It is my mob farm, so. Yeah. So we fly back over this way. And we fly back here. I'm going to need to go repair my elytra eventually here soon. All right, bud, I'm going to need you to move. Move. All right. So we have him trapped in there now. So we got one in there. All right, we got one in there. Which... if why trap him? Because we need to. So pretty much how this is going to need to work. I'm going to need to go like this, minus one hole for the hoppers to drop down onto. I think I actually need to go down one. I'll be able to reach that chest, but... Yo, we're at 14k legs. Let's go. Eh. Nope. We can get this. We can get this. Got it. So... if we go like that... Don't do this yet. Don't do this yet. Whew. That was almost really stupid of me. Almost really, really stupid of me. But the reason we're doing this... You don't get him? Yeah, it's... So the reason why we're trapping him is because we want him to only look at these chests, right? We only want him looking at these chests. Ah, the backwards. The backwards. Like this. But you see how he's really, 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 really focused right now on not going anywhere? That's kind of why. Yeah. So, like, the reason why I didn't use them in that building is because of scale. The original plan was to use them in that building, but the scale just got so big so quick that it was like, I'm not going to. But we'll go like this. And then we're actually going to go like so. Like this. I'm going to get rid of this layer. I'll put the layer in here. What's up, buddy? But so what I'm doing is there's going to be a spot in here, and it'll probably be like the item return, if you want to call it that. If you want to call it that, the book return. We'll call it the book return. And what it is I'll just come empty my pockets, and then items will flow into here like so. And he'll go in, be like, oh, I got items. Right. He'll be like, oh, I got items. I got items. He'll be so excited he got items. And then he'll be like, oh, I got an empty chest here. Well, I'll put it here. Right? Then I'll come in here. Oh, more copper blocks. Oh, more copper blocks here. So we'll put them in here. Right? And then he'll just sort them all out. Like so. Right? Boom. Yeah. So that's how it'll all work. That's the basic idea behind it. And I think, yeah, so I did that. So we can actually break these. What we'll do is we're actually going to have another row of chests up here. And right here, we're actually going to have normal chests here. Because what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a snake sort of system. So we'll go like that. Put copper chest. We'll take and put a copper double chest here. Take these guys just so that we can do this easier again. Do this the right way. Need to go like this. But you can kind of tell why this building needs to be a little bit taller. So then come here. But what we essentially wind up doing is forming a chain with it. And our second level will actually be where the next level of chest starts. So we'll go about 4. I'd say we're probably going to wind up going 4 chests high. And then we're going to have row here, row here, row there, row there. So we're going to have 4 sections of it, which is a lot of items. So a lot of those random items that we might not necessarily always want to sort out, but we need to. So And then with the planning of it, we'll actually be smart about it. So, like, this section will be strictly wood. This section will be strictly building blocks of swords. Yo, Bookworm, what's up? How you doing? So, but this way we can access all this stuff. Our copper golems aren't going to go searching at other ones. So, yeah. And then, so we got one layer there. Yo, Bookworm, thank you so much for the game controller, dude. Thank you so much for the game controller. We also hit 15k likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bookworm, thank you so much for the game controller. I also need to update. Is it this goal? No, it's this one. Let's update this. Yo. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What just happened? What just happened? But yeah, so then what we'll do, since we are ground level on this, we do actually need to go. We're actually going to go over on this side, just so this way we can hide it a bit better. We'll go like that. Yo, Bookworm, thank you for the let him cook. So, yeah, I keep on hearing notifications and I don't know what they are. Oh no, that's just the goal completing, isn't it? That's just the goal completing, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Today's been a good day. So, we got a video edited. Now we're doing this. So, we're doing good. We're doing good. And I'm going to take one of our little guys here. We're going to place him there like that. Yeah, thank you so much, Bookworm. Thank you so much, Bookworm. I can feel it. The good news, yo, Hannah Grace, thank you so much for the follow. Good news. And I had to tell my mother this. The thing I was concerned about with my legs, the first spot that showed up is actually reducing in size. I put all my wax down here. I am doing not necessarily 10 items per copper golem. Like, there are some where it will be just 10 items per copper golem. But I am doing 9 chests per copper golem. So, not exactly 10, but it's currently trying to pathfinder that one. Why are you trying to pathfinder that one? Is it because you can see it? Some days I'm not smart. What if I put an item in over here? No, you're not going to care about that one, are you? You're not going to care about that one. Oh, yeah. You know, I also need to think of a way. Yo, Bookworm, thank you so much for the roses. I also need to think of a way. Bookworm, thank you so much for the 10 roses, dude. How do I get you to stop looking at that one? I can cover that one up. I don't really want to cover this one up because if I do... What do you think? Why is he seeing it? Is it because the hoppers are transparent? He's looking at one that he can't reach. He's looking at this guy when he should be looking at this one. And that's going to cause issues. But there's no way for him to get to this one, so I don't know why he's looking at it. Yeah, there's no way he can reach it, like... Yeah, but... So... There's a hopper right there, there's a... block right there, like... Unless if he's seeing it through this crack? Ah, these guys are confusing. These guys are confusing. How do we... I need to get him away from it, right? And I can't do this, because if I do this, then I can't access the chest. Right? If I do that, I can't access my chest. All right, you're all good, Bookworm? Yeah, God bless. I'm gonna figure it out eventually, so stay awesome, be awesome, Bookworm. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome. First things first, I need a lead. Did they change the recipe for leads? I just need one more. Oh my... I love how it's quite literally more inconvenient to me right now that they changed the recipe for leads. Like, it's not inconvenient, but it is, right? Like, I knew of a recipe. And the game went, now we changed the recipe. All right, so do I like dish. I'm gonna fly down here. I like that. And we're gonna rope this Yahoo. Drag him over here. All right. Now he's looking at that one, right? Looking at that one. He sees there's stuff in it. So he moves the stuff. And then he goes to check the other one. I don't actually need these guys to be exposed. So my gosh, did that fix it? Did that fix it? Do I know Nacho Libre? Mel, I know the movie, yes. I never watched the movie, but yes, I know the movie. I fixed it. No, it didn't. Ah. What's going on? My guy, I need you to not be Stu for 2 seconds. Or Ito. Or more. I need you. I need you to be sma. I need you to be sma. Yeah. Yeah, Zootlander. Have a good night, Zootlander. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Alright. So, what if it's this? What if it's this? I think it's that. There is no way for you to get down here. There's no way for you to get down here. So why are you still up there looking down? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to lose sleep over this. I can already tell you that. We're going to go through and just kind of complete everything. We'll hold off on putting in the copper golems until I can figure it out. But we'll put in everything else. Oh, yeah. Aye. Aye. All right. Nope, that needs to be the... This needs to be the copper chest. So, we'll put that in there. Got more of you. It's not actually going to be too hard to do a lot of this stuff, but it's just... Figuring out how to get the copper golems to not pathfind to weird spots, like when it's clearly not reachable for the copper golem, like I honestly wonder if the issue is that the trapdoors are technically open, because that's probably what it is. Oh, yo, what's up, Solos? How you doing? That's probably what it is. The trapdoors are open, so he's seeing. We're currently fighting copper golems, so there's that. But other than that, we're doing good. Because the other one isn't trying to pathfind to the other one. Because he can't go up that high, right? How are the walls coming along? They're about the same spot they were last stream, so. That's one of those projects that just will take forever, so we're going to do it in sections. Oh, Yep, get back up in there. Get back up in there. I will not be surprised if the issue was trapdoors. I will not be surprised. But yeah. Yeah, do you see it? He's just standing by the one. Yep. He thinks they're open. Nope. Gonna let you oxidize and then move you back. And this is why we're gonna wait to put in the copper golems now. We might need to adjust our build a little bit, but it won't be a huge deal. It won't be a huge deal. All right. Ow. How do they work? Confusingly, so they'll come into this copper chest, they'll see an item, grab the item, and then go, is it in here? 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 And then this one's going to be empty. So they'll come into this one and be like, oh, nothing's in here. Put it in there. It'll get sucked down by the hoppers into the next row, and they'll be like, oh, is it in here? They'll repeat the process. You get the flow. But yeah. And I'm fairly confident I need to do this, which what I'll do then, if that's the case, what I'll do is I'll blow that wall out one on both sides. So then we don't really need to worry about like looks of it. So, but that's there. So then we'll have the hopper come up here. And then right here will actually be We'll go like that. We'll put our last copper chest here. Brother. And in this copper chest, we'll have this go into here. Do that. What kind of blocks are they going to be using? They're not going to be using any sort of blocks. They're just going to be sorting all the, like, big quantity items that I have, so. Yeah, they're just going to be sorting all the big quantity items. Not big quantity, like the weird items, so. We'll have that coming over like that. Do this. Go like that. And I really think this will be all the higher we need to do this. Because if we need to. No, you're good. Go like this. And then this will actually be our second floor. It's like right here will be. So what I think we'll do for design wise, I'm going to go get more dark oak. Go like that. And go like so. We're going to break these guys up, go like that. I wonder. We're going to try something real quick, because so that's fine being up high like that. But to get to those, a little awkward. So what we're going to do, hopefully make it a little less awkward. So now we can see a little bit further. But yeah, so this is what I mean. Like, I'll put that in there. And then he won't put it into this chest. Right? But he will put it into this one. So. And this guy's just a moron, so. What can you do? But yeah. And then we can still reach these guys, so. Eventually he'll freeze, he'll drop it, and we'll be fine. up here. But yeah, we only need to actually access 7 of these guys. So, yeah. I think this will work. I'm not sure though. I'm not for certain. And I can't be certain. So, you know what I mean? I can't be for certain. But I'm fairly confident this will work. All right, bud. Get out. And now, next thing we need to do is we need to set up our bubble item elevator. So this guy's going to come out the back. All right. Trying to think of how to make this work. So this first item elevator will go up here. The second one will go up here and over like that. Which will work. Kind of. Yeah, that'll work because we have that overhang now. So we can build the overhang into the build. So we'll have the item elevator here. Which means we'll have the dropper here. I need to go find my droppers. There they are. I actually have any dust over here? I don't. Weird. Weird. I actually need to go down one more still. I do. I'm just trying to think through on how to make this work. So if I drop it, it'll just drop it in there. Oh, I know how to make it work. If we have the hopper line come in from right here. Nope. What we can do is have oh no, so that's like that. I do that, will that actually... No, because I need that there. All right. I'm figuring this out one step at a time. We're figuring it out. We're figuring her out. That felt great on the knee. All right, so we go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. It would appear I'm stuck. All right. We're up and out. We're all good. Got that dropper set up. Yeah, I guess we're not picking that up. Anyways. So that's set up. So all we'll need to do is come in with a bubble elevator and set the bubble elevator up. This one. Ah. I need to offset the bubble elevators because I just do. Let's if I shouldn't. No, I need to. I built this too high. Built this too high. Thank you. All right, so we do the exact same thing. Shift one down. Shift one down. Shift one down. All right, I just straight up need to go get rid of some stuff. All right, I don't need that. I don't need the dirt. I don't need the stone. I don't need the honeycomb. Get rid of those. Get rid of that for right now. Get rid of that. All right. All right. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm calm. Anyways, we'll go like that. Like that. Okay, put that there. Put that there. Put that there. That there. And there. What's up, Luke? Luke, I only do this server because this is the only server I have time for. This is my own server, so I only do my own server because that's the only one I have time for. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's good there. What we'll do is I'll just lock that off completely. Like this, go like that. I go like that. So we'll do the bubble elevator up from here. We'll fly up like that. Kick this guy out of bed again. All right. Oh my gosh, he actually put it away. He actually put it away. He put it away. All right. Nevertheless. All right. So I'm going to come up here. I like that. I'm going to build this out to here. And I think I might actually do bubble elevators in the back. Well, no, actually, I should do... No, I'm going to do a staircase. I'm going to do a staircase right in the middle here. We're going to do a staircase. We need to expand a little bit. We expand a little bit. But we're going to do a staircase. So... we're going to do... like this. That. Take our pale oak. Now here's where we're going to need a lot of pale oak. Because I want to do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, that doesn't divide by 3 very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Then Gonna get some pale oak like that. Some shelves. I can think of a library that's 7 times the scale of this. That would look so insane. Why am I not doing that? Well, because if I did that, I'd go crazy. Like so. Like so. Put that up like that. Wonderful. All right, that works. That works. That works. So then our staircase, we'll start right there. Let's start right in the middle here about. Is this going to be high enough? Yeah, we're going to definitely need to expand back the wall 1 or 2. Expand back the wall 1 or 2 blocks. We'll expand the sides out 1 or 2. Which will work. So. Unfortunately, I don't have enough stairs. I like that. What do these look like? The reason why I say that is because I want to know what the color be like. So I think with the pillars, we do want to go with something lighter like that. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dying. Yeah, I think we want to go with something like that. So. You know, it wouldn't be one of my builds if I didn't destroy part of it. King. Wouldn't be one of my builds if I didn't destroy part of it. Rawr. A dinosaur. that. Rawr. Ooh, big scary Pokemon. So this side will actually be a lot easier because it's a little bit better planned. The other side will be a lot easier because it'll be a little bit better planned. We'll be able to have everything come in from the backside or this backside, and then eventually everything will be put into an output chest there, which be a lot easier to use. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5. This is 5. 5. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is 4. This is 4. It's not 5. It's 4. Yo, 16k legs. Let's go. All right. So we go like that. Then we sleep a little bit. All right. Yeah. This is the right way to do this. I might come in and put something in here, but I really like these pillars. These pillars are the right choice. We'll also be putting the pillars in on the top layer. So it'll look extra super duper cool. It'll look extra super duper cool. You know? All right, so like this, and then like this. And like that, and like this. I go like so. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. We go like that. Ah, it's tetrahedron again, man. It's tetrahedron. Low key. Low key. Did I just discover something I shouldn't have discovered? All right. All right. So that looks like that. Lit. Um. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the song that's going to come up next. Not gonna lie. All right. So I'm liking this so far. This bubble elevator will come up here. I'll just have a little returns desk right here. And how this will work. So go down like so. And I'm really thinking we're actually going to start the water stream a lot further back. So we'll go here, right? It'll go to here. How do I make? I don't know how I make that corner. That's how I make that corner. That's how I make that corner. I can't because that. Why? So the easiest way would be to dropper it. Easiest way would be to drop it right there. How though? We might need to institute our little special dropping mechanism. We might need to use our special little item dropping mechanism, so. Because what we'll do. This was the wrong hole. Like I said, it'll be a lot easier once we get done with this one, but this part is going to be a pain in the butt. This part's going to be the pain in the butt. Oh, I have my droppers. I have my droppers. Oh, if I could pick the right hole. If I could pick the right hole, I'd love it. I'd love it. All right, so like that. I'm going to go get the observers before we break anything else. Also going to put this, that. Nope, I need that. That. Away. All right. You don't want to know how this ends. Nope, 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 nope. So, what I need is an observer looking that way. Observer looking that way. Yo, Colton, thank you so much for the follow. Uh. So. What I need to do. Go like that. Sticky piston. Nope. Hmm. All right, so we go like that. Go like that. And right here, we'll go like that. Like that. That'll do that. We'll do this. Then, if there's something in here. I'm a mad scientist. I'm a mad scientist. Java. I know there's another way to do. Like, I literally am using multiple different dropper systems. So, yeah. But yeah, this is Java. That's stupid that I got that to work. But not really. Unfortunately for him, he is stuck in a spot that I cannot have him be stuck. But yes, so I'm sorry, little one. I really thought that was going to just kill him in one shot. I'm sorry, little one. Anyways. So, theoretically, put all my chests in here. Theoretically, like that. Like that. If I put that in here. Boom. Boom shakalaka. So. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, put all the redstone bits away. Because we are done with that for now. You're done with that for now. So we're going to put all the redstone bits away. Got that good. And need to work on how this is all going to work. All right. So we got 8. So this should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We definitely need to go out a couple more. What's up, Tristan? How you doing? We definitely need to go out a couple more. Why did I do that? I also don't know why I'm building all this downside up. I do actually know why. Because it's going to start here. Going to go over here. Going to go over here. Finish over here. It finishes over here. Genius. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be fine. This will be fine. No, it won't. No, it won't. We do need to go back one. I need this to be the copper chest, so we already know we're breaking this. So I'm just going to break it now. Yo, Colton, thank you so much for sharing the live. All right. I really like making this build as big as I need it and then overdoing the inside. How long did it take to have all the loot, Colton? I have had this world for 6 years. So a long time. A very long time. But yeah, I've had this world for 6 years. Collecting stuff really isn't an issue, so... And it isn't as far as you would think it is, because, yeah, I've had some burnout that I've struggled with. So, I could probably have been a really, really good, well-known Minecrafter YouTuber by now if I had actually, you know, not burned out. But yeah. So, we're going to do dish. But I do also know my building has... It's weird. Not playing the game actually made me a better builder because I don't know what reason. It did. I know I'm a better builder now than I was when I started, which is also absurd because like some of my builds I look at from before and I go, wow, how did I do that? But yeah. There's also builds that I look at and go, wow, why did I do that? But I do think some of it came from I just understood that occasionally you're going to need to destroy a build in order to make it better. Which is totally, totally, totally valid. Because I have done that a lot. It's almost a rite of passage. Yo, Blade, thank you so much for liking the live. It's almost a rite of passage for my builds at this point. Like, all my best builds recently have gone through a stage where I've completely torn them down. So, it really kind of is just a rite of passage. Yeah. Like right now. We're tearing all dish down because we need to expand dish out. So, why do we need to expand it out? Well, because everything's just a little too close. You see how those walls get really wonky? Yeah, don't like that. Do not like that. Do not like that one bit. So we're changing that. Yeah, so... I'm gonna come in here and just delete all this. I'm probably gonna get all this stuff broken down and then replaced, and then we're gonna call it there for the night. I'm just reaching my time limit, so... If you're wondering what I mean by that, it means I will stream for a certain length of time before I tell myself to get off. So that's what that is. Because I know if I go longer, I'm going to burn myself out, and that's not something I want to do. So I've been there. Not fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That's so funny how that actually fixed my issue with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is so funny. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that so much. All right. Anyways, so 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do that, will that work? I think I'm going to do solid stone on the back wall here, so that way I can go all the way up against this, so. But yeah. I really want to do this. All right, Colton. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the likes. It means the world. It really does. All right. Go like that. Yeah. The one reason why I'm using these on the side is because I know I'm not going to have any windows on the side, but I also want to have depth. So we're going to use these sections because this is actually going to give it a lot more depth without a whole lot of extra effort. So it'll make it look a lot better, which will make it look a lot better. So, yeah. Yeah, this is going to look amazing when it's done. We might come in and change this up just so it's not all stone. But, yeah. Is he pathfinding to a different one now? No, if he was pathfinding to a different one. He is. No, he is. He is. He is, man. He is. No, no. Yo, Josh. Josh with the 30 months in a row. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Nope, you're getting de-waxed. Josh with the 30 months. Oh my gosh, giving me a heart attack at the same time. Yo, Josh, thank you so much for the 30-month resub, dude. It means the world. It really does. All right, so this is actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that, actually. We stumbled upon a cool design. Stumbled upon a cool design. Nice. I do think we're going to come in and change this up, though. I just don't like... There's way too much stone right here, so we'll find something different to put here. But yeah. How you doing, Josh? How you doing? I do actually really like this. It's part of my brain, part of my brain, part of my brain is going, what if I... Ah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. All right. What if I did something like that? Not dark oak. Spruce. Spruce would pop more. Oh my gosh. I don't like myself. But if I do spruce, that's actually going to pop really, 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 really well. And it's always spruce. The answer is always, 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 always spruce. Oh, what would be a good color here? Well, spruce. Well, what would be a good log here? Spruce. Oh, what would be a good plank here? Spruce. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a thing. Yo, welcome back, Case. You're all good. You're all good. It's a thing. It's a thing. So, that'll be fine like that, right? Yeah, actually, I can break this. That won't do that. We'll have it like that. Wonderful. So, all right. I am going to call it there, though, for the night. Because, yeah, it's just getting late. Like I said, I have a strict 3-hour limit. So, again, Josh, thank you so much for the 30 months, dude. It means the world. Yo, 18K likes also is insane for the stream. So, but yeah. Go like so. Yeah, be well. You too, Josh. You too, Josh. So, but we are going to end. There we go. There we go. There we go. We are going to end there. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye. Sacred Bow, I am on Java. I'm on the latest edition of Java, and I'm on Fabric for my mod pack. I do it right through the launcher. Yeah. So, but yeah. As always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will see you in the next stream. Bye. Sacred. Sacred. No, Marion. Marion. No. Sacred. I don't let people join unless I've I've known them for 6 months. So yeah, and actually known them, been in multiple calls with them because yeah, I have some crazy builds on this world. So yeah.